Hey everybody, welcome to This Week in Car Wash. I am Matt DeWolf, Editor-in-Chief of Car Wash Magazine, and your host on this adventure, friends. Look, I don't know about you, but this summer for me is going way too fast. We are already at July 26th of 2022. It's time, if you've not yet had the opportunity, to make sure you have celebrated some of those successes from the first half of the year, because they're gone, y'all. They happened. So celebrate those. Make sure you take that time for yourself. And let's ramp up into the second half, shall we? Because we've got big things coming for you all. I know you all are working on a lot of great things in this industry, and so I can't wait to hear more of your stories. All right, let's get into it. This is the show where we give you everything you need to stay connected and informed in the car wash industry in 10 minutes or less. We're gonna whittle that down for you, but today we're saying 10 minutes or less. And I want to leave you with at least one great takeaway that you can take back to your business right now and make you better. So let's start off with just a couple of events for you. We've got a talent management panel coming up. That is in 2 days' time. That is July 28th, 11:30 a.m. Central Time. You can find that on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We're going to be talking all about how to attract, train, and retain next generation talent. That's Generation Z specifically we're talking about there. And we've got 3 great panelists joining us. That's going to be Claire Moore from International Car Wash Association, Sean Nordgarten from Waterway Car Wash, and George Hobson from Brown Bear Car Wash. So super exciting stuff for you coming up there. Here's what else we've got. If you want to travel and you're looking for a reason to go to Australia and talk car wash things and connect with car wash friends, here it is for you, friends. It's Car Wash Australia, September 20th through 22nd. You can go check that out. Make sure you get more information at their website. Now, we've also got something big coming up for you here in the fall. We've got the return of ICA's Women's Leadership Experience. That's going to be October 18, 19. Super great event. We've rethought the way we kind of put on this event, and so it's a 2-day residency. It's in partnership with Villanova University, and it's going to be a fantastic way to really get immersed and really figure out ways that you can build your village as a professional woman in this car wash industry. So really useful stuff. You can get registered for that. Let me give you the link right there. There it is. You know I can never point at these things. It's carwash.org/WLE. So make sure you get yourself signed up for that. It is limited space, so the sooner you sign up, the better off you're going to be. Well, I said I'm going to keep you informed, so I'm going to keep you informed. Let's see what we've got going on in the news here this week in Car Wash. Staying in the vein of women's organizations, we've got Gleam out of Denver. That's a women-owned organization. Gleam 2 has broken ground. It's going to be beautiful. They've got plans to put up this giant kind of Googie-ish styled sign. I think they said 22 feet tall. As soon as we get some photos, we'll share them on this program, but it's going to be great. We're looking forward to having the owners of that organization on our show, on the podcast, here at a future date. So we're connecting that today even, and we're going to have them on for you and get that backstory for you. So that's great news for them. Now, here's another one. So Amplify and Commercial Plus, they've closed on 19 plus kind of Dallas-Fort Worth area locations. Some of this is going to sound a little familiar, but just in case you missed it, in case you missed some of these other announcements, Amplify and Commercial Plus are kind of involved in these transactions that you maybe have seen or heard otherwise. But let's go through the list here for you real quick. Percheron Capital backed Caliber Car Wash. They purchased Q Car Wash's 11 locations in Dallas-Fort Worth. Amplify was involved in that transaction. Then you had Zips acquiring 2 of the Tommy Terrifics locations down there. Amplify was involved in that one. And then Commercial Plus was representing Quick and Clean in their transaction where Superstar, you might remember from last week, Superstar is entering the Dallas-Fort Worth market. They did that through their acquisition of Quick and Clean. So a lot of movement. There's a lot of players kind of involved in this space. Just thought it might be kind of helpful to break it down for you. That Amplify was involved in those transactions that we've kind of been talking about over the last few weeks. So that's what's going on there. Next up, friends. We've got a nice opportunity for you to learn more about one of the ICA board members, Jessica Zazorski. If you've watched this program before, if you're subscribed to her podcast, you might remember the time when we had a chance to visit Jessica at her wash, the Bubble Barn in Minnesota here. If you have not, or if you have, this is a great opportunity to just read more about what makes Jessica tick, what got her into this industry, and what she's looking forward to, both in the industry and about her involvement on the ICA board. So check that out at carwashmagazine.com. My commitment to you all, and I say this a lot, right? My commitment to you all is that I'm going to give you a key takeaway. I'm going to get you on your way as fast as you can while keeping you connected to this industry. So one of the ways we're going to do that is with podcast snippets for you. I've got one for you. This week on the podcast, we're going to be playing and putting together the full episode of what you're going to watch on Thursday. So you can consume this panel on Thursday about talent management, whether you want to watch it on video, that's cool. If you want to catch it as some ear candy on your favorite podcast device or service, that's cool too. But if you only have a minute and 30 seconds to take one thing away, here's what you need.
Yeah, so we, as an organization, we talk a lot about 4 key questions that our employees are continuously asking themselves when they're making a decision to stay or to leave. And those questions are, am I making enough money? Am I being provided with the skills and training that I need to be successful? Do I enjoy what I do? Do I like coming to work every day? And do I see a purpose? Do I see where this is going or why I'm here? What's the bigger picture of what this is doing for me in my life? And if someone answers no to any of those questions, they'll leave. And so we are on a constant journey to figure out how we can make sure that our employees are always able to answer yes to all of those questions. So we survey, we do a polling of our team multiple times a year to get open-ended feedback and ask them where we can be better. Yeah. We ask them, is Waterway the best place you've ever worked? And if not, why not?
Yeah.
And we ask, would you refer a friend to work for Waterway? And we have an NPS score, but it's internal as opposed to external with customers. And that's how we help gauge our opportunities for growth and improvement. And we always are pushing hard to make sure that we're able to do right by our people.
All right, so there's a great takeaway for you, just one thing for you. If that's all you take away this week, if you have time, make sure you check out the podcast or the live video feature on Thursday because it's full of great information for you. So we're at the end of the show. I hope you got one great thing. I have one thing to ask of you, and that is please do rate and subscribe wherever you're listening to your podcast content, wherever you're consuming your video content. We need to know how we're doing. I want to hear from you all, and I want to share your story. So let me know at mdewolf@carwash.org. And until then, friends, there's just one thing that you've got to do when you're out there killing it, washing cars, and that is keep it clean.